Okay, for this little bonus episode, which really shouldn't be a bonus episode, it's pretty integral to the game. We will add in some kind of UI just to show the targets of what's about to be smacked by an ability. Maybe it's a heal, so yeah, you'll get to see it. Let's just start building something, some kind of canvas. So UI, canvas, give it a good name. Ability, targets, UI. I'll attach a panel just so I can see what I'm working with. But it's going to be something in the corner. What's that? 200 width for the other one. And you know what, just keep that all the way up. And then we'll just start adding something from the bottom. Vertical layout group starts in the lower center. Expand on the width, but don't expand on the height. Active battle unit, yep, we'll go in here and we just rip this panel out and add it in here. Ability target item, and then we'll just paste a few in. So this is what it's going to look like for when you're targeting people. Which one is this? Let's zoom out a bit. So I think I'm going to have to, well, I don't have to, but I think I'll do a reverse on this as well, so that the first one in the list is at the bottom. There we go. We'll put in template. This will be kind of like what we do with the other lists. Script UI. This is going to be ability targets UI. Ability targets UI, okay. And here we're going to have some kind of transform, parent transform, ability target parent transform, private, make this just a game object. This will be ability target item template. Let's just connect the dots so I don't forget later on. Transform, attach template. So there'll be a clear function. And this will just do for each child in the ability transform. If child dot game object equals the template, continue because we don't want to delete it. Otherwise, destroy that. Right, private void. trying to think of how we're passing through the targets. I think it's the vector3 int, maybe. Maybe something like create list. And we'll pass in just a list of vector3 ints, but this might change. Target positions. Um, create ability target item, and this is where we will create the item. Ability target item object equals instantiate from the template. You probably want to do some setup here. Right, so let's create ability targets ability targets UI item, because this is for each individual item now. There'll be serialized field to an image for the face. TMP for HP or something like that. Is it? Okay, there's a current and a maximum, so we'll need current HP, maximum HP. We'll name them label as well, so it's more obvious what it is. Something similar for MP. And we'll just connect those dots while we're here. So this is on here. We've got an error, which means it's not going to allow me to connect yet. Okay, return ability objects. So let's see, let's get on here. Ability target item. The face will be in there. Current HP, maximum HP, and then same for the MP. Current, maximum, lovely. So now it will update what we want. We will grab the ability targets UI item off of the object. Ability targets object dot get component. There'll be some kind of set, although I guess that's not what we're doing here. Pass back the item itself. Ability target UI item. In here, we want to set the parent to the parent transform, and then we'll when we create the ability, so for each target position, we're going to create this. So ability target UI item equals create ability target item. We'll need to grab any battle units that it's actually targeting. So that would probably come first. We'll check if something actually exists before creating this. But then in here we'll probably set some kind of battle unit thing. Then set it to true because we're going to hide this. Template is going to be inactive to begin with. Okay, I'm kind of blasting through this. If anyone is trying to keep up, I hope it's follow alongable. Just want to keep that the same as the other ones. Oh, that's constant pixel size for all of them. Probably want to do scale with the screen for all of it. And then match on the height. But yeah, I'll need to test this on bigger screens as well. Let's see. No difference? Huh? No difference? What if it's, what's the really long one again? 2560 by 1080? Long. Yeah, that looks good then. It still seems to work, even though the page is a lot bigger. So anyway, where were we? Okay, there's no set, so we'll have public void set. We'll pass in maybe a battle unit or a unit. And then the face dot sprite will equal battle unit dot unit dot face. There we go. Current HP label equals something. Current MP level, and then maximum MP level label. Battle unit dot HP current. Maximum, and that'll be MP dot current MP maximum. So I think this is everything. So we want to set, so we need to check if there's actually a battle unit at this position. So we're gonna, if the grid system dot instance dot does object exist at this target position, target position equals this. So if an object doesn't exist, we'll just continue in the loop. And then we're going to grab a battle unit equals grid system instance dot get grid object at the target position, but then we're going to pass in get battle unit. If battle unit equals null, we continue as well, but if it doesn't equal null, we will pass it in to set, which will set all the data. So let's create a list. Clear, create list, create the item. So when do we want this to show? I guess technically, if I remove the ability to raycast on it, it's fine to keep it here all times. Get that off. So now when it clears, all of these will disappear. And then when we actually view something, like hover over it, these will pop up. So yeah, I guess on start, we will clear. But we also want to latch onto some events. This will be select target position, maybe whatever that state was called. Select target position. Yep. There's no event for this yet. So public static event handler on enter, and I'll just throw in on exit as well. So maybe we'll just throw it in before here. And then we'll throw in at the end on exit. So the UI is going to latch on to the select target position battle state. I guess we don't actually need that. I'm being silly again. That was to sort of show and hide, but we don't really need that. Handle hover position. Yeah, hold on. We don't need enter and exit. That's not what we need. So we'll get rid of that. What we need is on hover position, maybe that. And we'll pass through a list of v3i's. But no, but to be a bit clearer about what this is, we'll make the args and then we will pass in on hover public list vector3 hovered positions, because we want this to be very clear. These are the hovered positions we are passing through. So this here, previous hovered position, we need to update. We need to update on hover every time this changes. We call draw markers. You know what? We call draw markers every time we change this. So really, we could just slap it down here at the bottom of draw markers saying on hover position. This, and then new. And then I think we just pass in area positions. So that means every time we update the area marker on the map, it should also send a signal to this to do something. So how do we catch that then? We say select target position, on hover position, we catch it, on destroy, we remember to unsubscribe. And then again, all the same things here. You can pull these objects instead of creating them every time. E.hover positions, there we go. So every time we update what is being hovered, we clear the list and we'll create a new list based on what we are hovering over. And that involves check if something exists before creating a new object, and then setting the data, and then making it visible. Let's just see. Let's just see how far we get. Maybe this time it will get right to the end. So the UI is there, the item is there. Let's see what happens. So nothing. That looks pretty nice. Pretty cool. Multiple. There we go. Brilliant. We can see everyone that we're going to hit. So it updates. So yeah, there we go. We can see Pete down here and the dog. If we go up one, it's suddenly the dog and Amy. And then we can get all three of them. And then if we move to the side, it should just be the two allies. Boom. Okay. Yeah, this looks great. Okay, there was a. I'm glad I clicked on it because now we can see it doesn't disappear. So we probably do need an on exit after all, and we'll just say just clear. On exit, just clear. Public stack event handler on exit, and we'll just pop it in here. On exit, invoke this event args.empty, and then the UI can just subscribe to that event. Select target position on exit, and remember to unsubscribe on exit. Boom. And yeah, we're just going to clear because we don't hide the window or anything. It's doesn't matter. The window just doesn't interfere whatsoever if there's nothing in there. So anyway, for these two dogs to fuck about. Okay, so yeah, I still want to add a little movement marker in here because that would just be another little nice touch. But next time maybe. Right, so if I'm on this and I right click, it goes away because we are exiting that state. But if I click to use the ability, it should also exit the state, which should clear the pictures. Alright, we're getting much closer to something actually playable. Yeah, I'm happy. So yeah, if you've watched all the videos in the series so far, thank you very much. I hope you learned something from it. Feel free to comment. I take criticism well, even if you're just shit talking me. I'll probably get some laughs out of it. Yep. Always looking for new ways of doing things. If I've done something and you think there's a much better way of coding it, feel free to drop a message. So yeah, thanks again and bye.